Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be installing this Dragonsat DS-5500HD, which is going to be a replacement for my standard definition Dreambox, which is from 2004. It's been a great machine over the years, and then replace this this old standard definition box. The reason, first of all though, the reason why I bought it, it had a fairly good review in WhatsApp magazine, but you know, there are some limitations, the amount of connections on it, etc. So it says, but I read it, it seems ideal for what I want. There's a picture of the insides, and it was cheap, of course. Here it is. Here's the box that it comes in. You get was a Linux-based receiver, so I presume you can put different images on it if you want. I'll have to look that up. Time shift, I think, with an external hard drive or a large USB flash drive. MKV support. YouTube's on it. I've got that anyway with my media PC, and even with the smart sort of Blu-ray thing underneath there. Web browsing, NTFS on your hard drive, I presume. Yeah, 3G wireless, obviously. Easy upgrade online. Wi-Fi, 3G. Oh, external 3G USB modem can be put on it, I suppose, if you take it out and about. And it's 3D ready. Yeah. So anyway, so let's have a look, open the box. Notice though, 1 watt standby power. So that's really good. Right. Well, here's the manual, which we'll have to look at. There you go. We've looked at it. As you read the friendly manual, as somebody once said. Here's the USB connector, an old standard definition connector. I presume that's the power supply, separate power supply to it, being as it's so small. There is a remote control, wrapped up, of course. And here's some batteries for the remote control. And adapter, made for the European market. Maybe that's why I got it a bit more cheaper than the other places. 135 sort of mainly retail, got it for 118. There you go. That probably is why. Anyway, I don't know about that. So I have got an adapter, so I'm quite lucky. That's okay. This is tiny. It is really tiny. Well, that's the way things go these days. So much smaller than my Dreambox. Look at the difference in size. All the junk on top of it, but you can get an idea. And even at the front, if I try and put it head on, you can see the difference in size. Not very well there. Here's all the connections on the back. What have we got? Yeah, your card slots are on the back there. That's probably why it's so small. Not on the front. LNB in, LNB out. The old RS232 serial ports, LAN port, USB, HDMI, the old AV, and audio optical cable, and the power supply, 12 volts at 2 amps. So let's connect it all up and see what happens. Right, well, the HDMI port hasn't worked straight out of the box, so I had to set it up on the old AV. As you can see, it's going into the side there, and then it's displayed a picture. I can't see it there. So just the usual setup we're doing. Western Europe, daylight saving. Okay. Search mode. It's on a Hotbird, so let's just go through and have a look. Let's go way past the degrees. Let's go back to Hotbird. Is it that one? It's 1 degree west, isn't it? Right, okay, let's go to where it says Hotbird. Just go OK. Check that. Search up all service, network search off. What's network search? You know what that means. I'll just put that on. Okay. So start search. Then in a minute, once it's done this, I'm going to find it. Oh, that's quick. Well, I don't know if it's quick. The load of stuff, oh, that's much quicker than that old Dreambox used to be. It took forever. It reckons it's. Oh, I see. The total bar actually is quite small. Right, I'm not going to leave this on. It's like watching paint dry. Right, well, on Hotbird it's found 1,580 TB servers. Obviously, over half of them will probably be encrypted. Loads of radio and so on and so forth. Anyway, so now I will need to go in and see if I can change this audio video. So we get OK on that. Let's just try and find a channel, actually, just anything that's free. Don't know what's free now. Yeah, there you go. So that's SD anyway. So what we need to do now is to go in menu. I'll do all the network settings out in a minute. I want to get this, make sure this output works before I send it back. Look at all this you got: media server, media client, recorded music. So where's the main menu? That must be it there. Right. What we got here? AV output setting.Maybe that's it. Right, it's all because the HDMI decided to finally work. So it's a 1080p. So hopefully it will just work now. Right. The picture looks okay. Let's try and find an HD channel. That'll be the challenge now. So let's exit the menu, and then how do you find the channels? Right, well, I finally found an HD channel. Well, most of it's in black and white with this particular video song. Polish one, but you know, I mean, there's limitations to this TV. It's an old 2007 LCD TV, so there are limitations to it. But generally, the picture is, you know, is okay. But there are better satellite receivers to be had. Obviously, this is a cheap one, but we'll see about the future. Yeah, it isn't too bad. I'll try it on. I mean, it might be heavily compressed as well, despite it being HD. I don't know, but I'll have to try it on 28 degrees or Astra for the free BBC HD, etc. So see if that's any better. Right, well, update it with a couple of images. I got it up to January 2013 now. The image that's on there. Here's one of the plugins where you get all the clients for all the cams. I presume, I mean, it might be some free ones. It used to be with the Dreambox, but I presume if you sign up to some website where you pay, you can sort of share the cards and get the paid for channels somehow. However, this is mainly for the free channels. I'm not that bothered, but it'd be interesting to see if I can get any of it to work. If you press the blue button on the remote control, there you go. That one there, you get this up, which is well, sort of picture in picture. Of all the other channels probably around the transponder. Don't know exactly what it's all about. Still researching. Well, here we are, day 2 with the satellite receiver, and I think it's really good actually. Except for it's easy to set up. It's easy to, if you've got a motorized dish without the usuals function, it's easy to scan all the satellites, etc. The frequencies are sort of built into it, so you just go into the menu. And so you do this, and you select settings, and then you select positioner setting, and then you choose your satellite. See at the top there, I'll just put Turksat in, and then so you can just choose your satellite. That was probably what I'll do next, and then you can move the dish left or right, and so on, and then you just go down to service search and scan press OK, scan all the channels, and it does the rest for you. However, the one problem I've noticed with this is like that HD channel is fine. Let's go down to the next channel. I've noticed there's quite a few HD channels. There's no sound. No, this is a bit of an odd channel, it's flicking away, I don't know what it's all about. But it isn't just this one, there's other HD ones. I think BBC HD and that on the free sat stuff on Astra was doing much the same. I did get the sound back by pressing some buttons on there, getting something else coming back, but the going up and down the channel doesn't solve it on this. Another good feature of this is the favourites. All you have to do to add something to favourites, all you have to do to add something to favourites, get the right control, is press OK, and then if we want, then you press the green button for set favourites. You've got to enter some PIN code, which obviously 000 in my case. I haven't altered it. And so we'll add this to sports. Just go down. Well, sports is right at the top there. You can go down, do what you like, and then just click OK. And that is now added to sports. Now, if I exit it, what I've got. So yeah, if I press favourites, that's it, and then I go to sports. Well, the only channel in there is this one, so I haven't put anything else in there. But that's it now. Can't do any other channels. So I've got coming out of favourites. So it's a pain. It's not simple. There you go. That's all that's in that. All that's in that is that. Yeah, you have to press favourites, and then go up to all service, and I think, yeah, there we are. We're okay now. Right, what I want to do now is scan for another satellite. This is Turksat, and near to it is 39 degrees east is Helisat, and all I do is press menu, settings, positioner setting, and then select the satellite. No, I can't go that far, it's on Turksat at the moment. And all I've got to do now is move it slightly west, so, and then the level and the quality at the bottom should light up if that's the right frequency. And I think I've already gone too far past it, so I'll have to alter the frequency, because my dish is only 80 or 90 centimeters. It would easily pick up that satellite, but it's obviously on the wrong frequency, which I didn't check. All the frequencies, by the way, if you get WhatsApp, what's it called? What satellite and digital TV, they're all in there. Well, most of them are in there. Here you go. Here's all the satellites across the sky that you can see, and then some listings and some frequencies and all the rest of it. Very, very useful. Right, it's on the right satellite, and I'm convinced now. This will do a service search, just show you what it does. Okay. Oh, start search. Off it goes. See if it finds any transponders. And there you go. It's finding it's found some transponders and some channels and all the rest of it. What's good is in the favourites already there are, although this is you can set it just the free-to-air channels, but I've set it to pick up everything. But there is in the favourites a free-to-air option, so you can just see all the free-to-air ones if you don't want to go past, you know, hundreds of encrypted channels to get to a free-to-air one, or scores of them. So that's quite a useful feature. Just a couple more things from this Dragonsat 5500 HD. It does take quite a long time to boot up from standby, I think. So here you go. It's turned off. Just turn it on, and it does take quite a few seconds. You'd expect it to be up by now, really. So maybe it's not going on proper standby or something. I don't know. But at the moment, I'm you know, that is one of its drawbacks. It seems to be loading the operating system every time. So I expect it's just a setting. Surely it isn't. It can't take this long normally. I found out why the sound wasn't working. I think it's because it's set to like Dolby Digital. So as it's not plugged into a Dolby Digital surround sound system, just the stereo speakers on the TV, I've unchecked that feature, and I believe it now works. The sound works okay, but I'm going to check that once it's booted up. There you go. Now it's and now it's got its logo up. And now it's up on some kids thing. Yeah, all the HD channels are working now. They weren't working before. This is off of Freeset or Sky.
End of the year. Is that deadline too ambitious?
It's fine. Yeah, there's no problem with the audio now.
Here. The only thing that stops me.
But that about concludes it. If I ever get to card sharing or anything, I might put a video up about that. Maybe. We'll see. I'm not sure I ever will. Anyway, there's enough out there with the free channels. Anyway, thank you for watching another video. Until next time, bye bye.